evening again, fans. Greensboro, North Carolina, the site of tonight's RWL Rage. Welcome aboard. We're glad you're here. My name's Don Hickson, and joining me will be Myron Schimmelman and Christy Ogilvie. And this evening's card, our first Rage since Global War last Monday.
Global War was cool and all, but did anyone else notice that it was a supercard, where not a single title changed hands?
Hey, that's right.
Even Paul Orndorff's win over Stone Cold was by count out, leaving Austin loser, but still champion. It's not a big deal or anything. I just noticed that and thought it was kinda wild.
Actually, that happens more often than you'd think, Christy. We're just spoiled around here because we got all these title changes happening all the time.
And speaking of title changes, wow, the Angels of Anarchy turning the world upside down last Snarl, becoming the new Women's World Tag Team Champions. Wendy Hardcore and Nikki Judas Hardcore tonight, facing AJ Lee and Shotzi Blackheart.
My jaw hit the floor. I couldn't believe it. I'm in a love-hate thing with the match. It was a great match, a lousy outcome.
Our opening non-title tag match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle first, the team of AJ Lee and Shotzi Blackheart.
I got to talk to Liberty Belle Danielle after the match, and very much not recorded for the public, right? Guys, she and Patty are just all over the place about losing the titles, and that Triple Crown thing. That's kinda ruined too, ain't it?
And it is certainly one of the most controversial title changes since the Great Khali became RWL World Heavyweight Champion for a month in 2022.
I remember that. Remember the Not My Champion signs in the crowd? That was a great month.
Their opponents, Wendy O. Hardcore and Nikki Judas Hardcore, the RWL Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Angels of Anarchy.
The new Women's World Tag Team Champions under a cloud of controversy. Some are saying Patty Power's shoulder was up when Nikki Judas Hardcore had her pin. Well, Patty Powers is slightly more pragmatic about it and says they'll get those titles back when next they meet the Angels of Anarchy.
I like Patty's attitude about the whole thing. She's not making excuses for AP losing, and she even offered Nikki Hardcore a handshake after she pinned Patty, and that nasty little gutter snipe slaps her hand away. Come on, y'all, that ain't even right.
I know.
And after putting in a great match, too. Lousy sportsmanship from the Angels. Period.
Don't look so sad.
Seriously. I hate it here.
Well, this match with Shotzi and AJ Lee will be their test. Let's see how good they are now that they're champions.
A very vocal portion of this crowd favoring Shotzi Blackheart, beginning with Wendy Hardcore here. The bell sounds. Referee Willie Johnson caught in the crossfire, taken down by Shotzi Blackheart. Wendy Hardcore has her by the throat and slams her down. The referee, non-compass menace at the moment. Wendy Hardcore with Shotzi Blackheart on the canvas. Wendy picks herself all the way up to the top turnbuckle, comes down, misses completely. Shotzi Blackheart goes behind, escorts Wendy Hardcore to her team's corner. And here comes Shotzi. With a charge, out comes Wendy Hardcore off the ropes and completely misfiring on the high-risk maneuver. Wendy Hardcore trying to yank the arm out of the socket on Shotzi Blackheart. Wendy O. Hardcore. Oh, well, now that was pretty impressive. Driving the knees into the midsection. Nikki Judas Hardcore comes in on the tag. Shotzi Blackheart laid out. Shotzi charges. And whoa, look at the hang time here. Nikki Judas Hardcore going for a hell of a ride at the hands of Shotzi Blackheart. Kick to the midsection. Shotzi drives knees right into the chest of Nikki Hardcore. The ladies tag team champions not looking too impressive at the moment. Shotzi Blackheart currently in control of Nikki Hardcore. Shotzi comes out, takes a shot at Heather Haadkore on the outside, not even involved in the match. Nikki responds with an elbow to the head of Shotzi Blackheart. A hip toss takes Shotzi down on the floor. A knee driven into the skull of Shotzi Blackheart. Shotzi counters. Locks up Nikki Judas Hardcore. Drives her head first into the ring post. Tex would be singing if he were here. Nikki Judas Hardcore catches a right from Shotzi Blackheart. The referee continuing to count here. Driven into the barricade again. Nikki Judas Hardcore collapses to the floor. Shotzi Blackheart slams her head down to the floor again. Shotzi Blackheart debating what to do next. Delivers a stomp to the leg. Nikki Hardcore fails to connect with the drop kick. Here's a facebuster on the outside from Shotzi Blackheart. Shotzi debating her next move as the referee's count approaches 10. Nikki Judas Hardcore still laid out of just beyond the barricade, out of camera view. Another stomp to the arm from Shotzi Blackheart. Nikki Judas Hardcore has not left that spot near the timekeeper's area for some time. Another stomp from Shotzi. Another kick. And time continues to elapse here as the referee continues to count. Shotzi Blackheart moves in again, drives a knee into Nikki Judas Hardcore. Nikki Judas Hardcore goes behind. Whoa! What a suplex from Nikki Hardcore. A judo takedown and an arm breaker. As the count continues to draw even closer, it is too late now. Whoa, that is it. Time is up.
At 3 minutes and 24 seconds, the referee has counted out Shotzi Blackheart. Your winners by count out, the Angels of Anarchy.
Yeah, that's what I thought, you guys. This is the kind of punk-ass BS we can expect from the Angels of Anarchy. A lousy count out just 3 minutes into the match. Are you even for real now? I just hope American Powers can get the titles back in the rematch in a few weeks. Because let's put it straight up, guys. This sucks.
The Angels of Anarchy with a count-out win over AJ Lee and Shotzi Blackheart, and we'll be right back with more RWL Rage right after the break.